Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Celebrity Cars. I'm not screwing around today. Ever seen one of these before? There's a good chance you haven't. You know why? Because it's a 1940 Oldsmobile four-door sedan. And you know why you probably haven't seen one before? Because they made them in 1940 only. How many still exist? You got me. So my point, if you've always wanted a 1940 Oldsmobile, please look no further. Number one, you're probably not going to find another one. And number two, it's all ready to go. It's really, really nice. Is it a concourse car? Is it completely immaculate? No, but it's darn close, and it should be, it should be an A, just because of the fact that it's a 40, 1 year, and poof, they were gone. Got an 8-cylinder in it. Plenty of power to get you around. Oldsmobile went to the extreme in 1940 to make their interior extremely luxurious for long car rides. So this interior is amazing. It drives great. I mean, it drives great. This is the first year that you didn't have to worry about that stupid clutch and the whole shifter thing and all that kind of stuff, from what I understand. Pretty darn close to it anyway. So you don't have a clutch in this, even though it kind of looks like you got one. You still have to hit that extra button above the gas pedal to start it. But look at this sucker, folks. I mean, it's incredible. The chrome is beautiful. The paint is really, really nice. The interior is all there. I don't think there's one hole or tear in the whole thing. I'm not saying it's perfect, but there aren't any of those awful conditions that you'd find in one of these. I am been fortunate enough to spend a couple hours on this just the other day, getting it shined up. It was delivered to us. I said no car washes. It's been in a really dry, climate-controlled environment for years, and here the sucker is. It's unbelievable. Now, welcome to Celebrity Cars. We're located in Las Vegas. I'm your living, breathing condition report guy. Do I know, if this has ever been painted before? Do I know if there's rust deep down in some of the crevices? No, I've got no clue. But I mean, geez. Find another in this condition. There might be like 2. Come on in, let's start talking about its condition. We've got an old 1940 Illinois plate on the front still. Folks, look at this crazy, crazy bumper. What a design. Only one of these suckers in the middle. And let's see. I'm gonna give this chrome a 4.5 out of 5. There's just light abrasions here and there in this chrome, and it's super, super light, guys. It's super light because this is just amazing. These brackets have the lovely patina on it. I wouldn't change a thing. If you kind of sort of paint them and shine them up, it almost looks like it doesn't belong. So I'm gonna say the brackets are awesome. There's little to no rust back here behind the back of the bumper. There's great patina back here. It is nice and clean, and I wouldn't change a thing. Now, let's talk about this grille that took me 1 hour and 40 minutes to clean. True story. I got in every one of these freaking grooves, all the way, both sides, did section by section, went back in and redid them again to get as much of the old unattended to dust and a little bit of grime that was in all these grooves. Yes, you can see some of the red started to peel in this grill. It's not awful, but yeah, I mean, it kind of makes you want to go grab some of your model paints and get the red back in there. And it's missing over here just in really small locations. On top of the chrome that's in these slots is a little bit of patina, a little bit of wear. And the only reason why it's there is because somebody didn't clean the dust and grime that sat in there forever. It was a pain in the butt job, no doubt about it. But I mean, folks, look at the end result of this nose of this vehicle. These chrome grooves, I cleaned every one of these slots along with the lights, the parking lights. There is just really mild patina to all of it, but it's so mild. I mean, Quincy's gonna hunker in on these grooves. I'm sure he already did. This chrome is beautiful. It's all beautiful. It took me a while to shine it up. And just don't think I'm ignoring this green down here, this steel. It's all in wonderful, wonderful condition all the way across the bottom. This is where you'd find it like decaying because nobody wanted to clean it and all that kind of stuff. It's awesome down here. The headlights, I remember spending a couple of minutes on the headlights and getting cloths inside these grooves around the lights to make sure I got all the crud in and out of there. You should have seen the towels that I pulled out. But I mean, it's just so beautiful and shiny now. I just kind of sort of can't get enough of this. 40s, 50s automobiles are not my thing. But you get an opportunity, it probably isn't, and most of you don't like them either. Hey, if you're checking this car out, then I guess you do. Not many young people are going to really give a crap about these things, and there's probably only a couple left. And you really get an opportunity to appreciate because, look, it's sitting right here. It's incredible. This car's nuts. Come on over here. Let's look at the driver. We're going to work our way down the driver's side. We'll get to up top and look at all that stuff in a couple minutes because we're going to kind of sort of do a blowout here. This fender is incredible. This chrome grooves. Here, once again, I cleaned every slot on this one as well. This is in incredible shape. I give it a 4.9 out of 5. The chrome molding across the bottom, although it has a couple little itty bitty dings in it, I mean, this is just normal, rocks flying up off the, who knows when that ding was created. Could have been 1941 for all we know. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that something? Anyway, super small, stupid little dings along here that really are nothing. This next plateau here, we'll call it, the next step up, there's a little bit of signs of wear from getting in and out of the car. I don't know what that is. I'm just going to lose it. All clean, all super nice. Every once in a while, I might see a little itty bitty mark, but come on. It's all the way down next to the road, and my face is 9 inches from that spot, and it's the only reason why I see it right now. But that's what you get here at Celebrity Cars. This is, quite frankly, a pain in the ass to do. If you want to buy this, you can't fast forward. You just have to continue to put up with me. These chrome strips down the side of the car. I mean, geez. What, a little hazing to it? Honest to God, who cares? I mean, it's all there. It's straight. It's incredible. All this green is amazing. There's a small itty bitty mark right in the middle of the door. Look how small that is. Right here, there's another one. Super, 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 super small. And maybe another little itty bitty one right there. But look, I'll tell you what, just so I don't beat this car to death, because it's not right to do it. If I'm standing right here, I don't see any of these things, nothing that I pointed out, not even the little dings down there in the lower chrome. So I'm just getting my point across so, you'll say, oh, ding. No, settle down. Okay. Chrome molding, continue down the side is wonderful. Down here is super. Folks, how the hell does this still exist? Excuse my French. Look at this incredible, rubber plastic combo here. This is, how amazing can you get? It still exists. It's still there. It's all still one piece, and it looks great. It doesn't look like somebody just painted it or anything. It's just clean, and it looks great. Okay, I'm going to talk about these because I don't know how important this is with your builds because I'm not really familiar with the older cars, but I wanted you to see this seam. This is like a leather plastic concoction down here. I'm not really sure what it does, but everybody's always seems to be pretty interested on the shape of it. The whitening is car wax that I didn't properly get out. So that's all that is. But other than that, this is all intact and in good condition, and the driver's sides or the passenger side is even better. Okay, I didn't look at the front wheel and tire. We're just going to spend some time here because all of them are the same. There is, really light scratches. There's one right. Oh, it's just crud. Anyway, okay. Even though you can't really see any scratches on film, there's just light ones in the chrome. It's not bad. They're all good. One of them might have an extra little ding or two in it. But other than that, they're in great shape. I think the only thing I'd do to this car is maybe pull all 4 of these wheels off and paint this black piece right here where the hubcap ring sets in, and more of the inside of the wheel, because You know, there is some patina going on here. It has decayed a little bit, but it's very, very minor. But all the wheels are the same. The white walls are in great shape. Let's run up and look at the front just real quick, just to make sure I'm straight. Yeah, see? You know, this is just, you know, it's just, you know, patinaing up. Is it rusty? Is it getting my fingers dirty? No. It's just the way it is. You know, pop these suckers off, and there, hubcap looks good. White wall looks good. We're in good shape. Okay. You can get a good look in the gas cap there. Why not? Okay, now let's stay down here towards the bumper. Folks, this rear bumper is set up the same way, with just one of these support bump guards right in the middle. It's just so cool. And this bumper, I mean, you almost interchange the front and back and you never even notice. They could be exactly the same for all I know. They certainly look alike. I said the front bumper was a 4.5 out of 5. I'm gonna give this rear bumper, you know, a 4.8 out of 5. It's beautiful. If you can't handle a couple really light scratches in chrome, well then, you know, like I said, find another one of these things. Rear exhaust tip looks awesome. These, the chrome handles back here, oh man, I forgot to clean this, but look at it, it's in great shape. I never touched this piece. So you can see kind of sort of how the car came. This chrome is real nice too. It really looks great. I would believe that this is a backup light, which is kind of cool. The rear tail lights, the chrome around both of them, I cleaned the crap out of those things, folks. I had black all over from the edges. They look beautiful. Oh, you know what? Hold on. They are a hair loose, but not really. They're on there just fine. All right, now, Quincy, if you could, come on over my right shoulder, and I would like to point out for the first time in the paint, some really light scratches that I'm pretty sure a detailer would be able to get out for you. You know, this is old paint, this is an old car. I'm not really sure how it will hold up to a, you know, detailing wheel, but I'm pretty sure a couple of these really light, they just seem to be like in the clear coat. I can't get my fingers in any of them. They're not great big scratches. There's, you know, small little marks here and there that I think a lot of the detailer would be able to get out of here. These chrome latch hinges for the trunk are in really, really super shape. The chrome molding around the rear window. And Quincy, while you're there, look in here. Patinaville. You see the tops of the backs of the seats. Now look, you know, I'm a big guy with letting all you folks that know at home, you watch all these videos and all these other cars here for sale. You know, I always grab the upholstery. I want you to hear how much moisture is in the seats, so you're not getting a car with dried upholstery and all that stuff. See, this stuff is dry. It's dry. It's dry. Now, is it falling apart in my hands? Is it leaving a little residue all over the place? Nope. It's just dry. So all across the back and the top, it's just beautiful patina to me. No, it doesn't look dirty. It just looks the way it should. And this lower back sill here, folks, you know, in every darn old car, anytime you restore them, anytime you do anything to them, anytime you clean them all up, what's the last place you're going to work on to make sure you get? No, this is, because what a pain in the ass to get to it. But all this is just still so 1940, and it's just, I know I'm going crazy over but I mean, this is a big deal, folks. That's a big deal. It's hard to, this whole car overall is in great shape. There's a little bit of dry rotting in this interesting gasket around the rear glass, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so I don't get sidetracked again. Let's just keep going around the car. See what I mean by this bead over here on this side? This one seems a lot thicker, a lot shinier, a lot newer. I can't explain why, but I mean, it's just a nicer version of the other side, and it's also in incredible shape. I'm gonna get down here towards the ground and look at this rear whole bumper. Just awesome, folks. Rear passenger side wheel and tire. This black is a little bit nicer than the driver's side, but still, I'd still redo it. These chrome trim rings, and here's your center deal. You're all in good shape. All this is super nice. None of this is banged up. Here's one of these pieces of plastic, rubber pieces again to help protect All still in one piece, just absolutely amazing. Let's shoot across the bottom. I like to get the bottom out because then my knees will like me more. This whole chrome piece across the bottom is 2 times nicer than the driver's side. There's a little more shine to this side and there's no dings whatsoever and it's perfectly straight. This portion here, just like well, you know what? It might be a slight mark of getting in and out of the car, but it's nothing. It's nothing. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. The 2 doors, the chrome molding going down the side of the car, equivalent to the other side. Door handles are beautiful. The center pillar, nothing's chipping, nothing's falling apart. You know, a lot of you might be at this point going, hey, what was that painted last month? No, it was a long time ago if this car was repainted. Long time ago. Come on up here. More rubber gaskets, got moisture in it, I could feel it, we're all good. All this connection here, it couldn't line up better. Here's that chrome piece again, that little side skirt looking thing is pretty cool. All along here is just fine. I'm not picking this car apart. If I see something really bad, like a big scratch or a big ding or something like that, I tell you about it. This is beautiful. Okay, here, you wanna talk stuff? A detailer might be able to get that out, I'm not sure. There's a mark there in the paint. There's a couple real small ones right there too. Honest to goodness, it's just not a big deal, but it's there. It is what it is. I'm pointing these things out to you because it's important. You might live on the East Coast and you can't get out here, but you don't want it shipped to you. So again, follow along. Folks, look at this up here. I've got nothing. Anything that's up here can probably be removed by a fancy detailer. I've got nothing to point out. This is all beautiful. There's a little bit of wax left in this air conditioning when this pops up, if you will. I haven't played with this yet. I haven't seen if it goes up or down. Hopefully I'll remember to do that. Let's just go to the nose on this side of the car and then we'll go back this side. Is that okay, Quincy? All this paint, there's a light mark in the clear coat right there. A detailer get that out. Maybe a couple really small, I'm letting the camera do the work because I just doesn't do the car justice to point out some of these things like I would a normal, '08 Bentley or something like that. I'll go over all these things, but it's too nice to tear it apart. Now, look at the glass. You know how much time I spent cleaning the glass of this car? I'm lying. Okay, look at this, look. You'd think I can't even see it's glass. Amazing. All the glass all the way around is incredible shape. None of it's broken, none of it's kind of chipped, none of it's nothing. So let's look up here again. Check out these really cool windshield wipers. Got some stickers from the past. Obviously that Illinois plate up front. You got some Illinois stickers going on here. Okay, so the center molding is just as good a shape as the side moldings of the car that go all the way down the side of the car. A hair patina to it, but it's all there. Excuse me, and it really looks great. I have checked out this entire roof, and it's beautiful. There you have it. We're gonna come back down here and go over these windows because this is gonna be important to a lot of you. I'm gonna hold off on opening the doors until we need to open up the doors. Now, just in case you're following along at home, folks, this is patina. This is the very perfect definition of patina in chrome. This is what it looks like. It's all here, it's all one piece, and it's not in beautiful shape, but it's all here, it's all in one piece, and if it bugs you that much, you can pop the sucker out and go get it re-chromed because it's all in one piece, it's beautiful, and it's all here. Same thing up here, passenger side, passenger front. Exact same patina, the chrome molding around. It's like it started 2 years ago kind of thing. Okay, all these pieces are all solid going around the window. Yeah, we have other slight patina, but I mean, there's no there's no rust, there's nothing to worry about. Okay, where do I want to go next? We talked about this one. We talked about the rear windshield. It's incredible. Let's talk about up here now. Same patina, folks. Same thing, a little lighter than the passenger side, but it still has the exact same effect. All here, you can see a little bit of these gaskets are just a hair beat up, but not really. It's just fine. And I want to get this window up too. These windows crank incredibly. And look at the driver's window. Just absolutely outstanding. Now, I was driving this the day that we got it for just a hot minute, and here's your air conditioning. And these both work great on both sides. Both of these latches still work. Just awesome. Okay, I'm spoiling it. I got the car door open. I don't know if we're finished. Oh, we're not finished. Hold on, ready for this? Go up to the engine. Oh, hold on. Okay, my chest hit the horn. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. Believe it or not, that's an 8-cylinder, folks. How about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spark plugs. I think they called it a flat 8, something like that. It's green. It's a little darker green, a little more forested green than the paint job. The manifolds, obviously got its patina on it. The battery looks new. The back firewall has plenty of patina on it, but there's no rust coming out and biting me, and I don't see anything that I don't see anything bad. This all is just 1940. Please notice the old school wiring. It's all still in here and helps power this vehicle. Right here on my right hand and my left hand. Look at this stuff. Isn't that amazing? Now, obviously, plenty of these parts and pieces have been replaced over the years. These hoses wouldn't last as long and all that kind of stuff. But, check out the air cleaner. And here's your horns. Aren't they awesome? Radiator, come on up here and check out this location here. You look down in these cavities, if you could, please, once, Quincy, and, just see how, clean it is. And clean, I mean by, not obnoxiously old and rusting and all of those things. Okay, I'm gonna. If you're waiting for the video currently to go to an undercarriage video, I'm not doing that today. Give us a call when you're ready to buy this sucker, and we'll show you undercarriage stuff. We'll put it up on a lift. We'll do it for you. We'll put you on the phone with us. Happy to do it. I think I've looked underneath it. We can look underneath it real quick before we go into the interior. So let's do that real fast. Oh, I have to push this in, and then I can close the hood. Steel. Can you handle it? It's incredible. All right. Check it out, folks. You only get to see it once, because I'm pretty sure not another 1940 Oldsmobile is going to come in here anytime soon. We are very, very lucky to have this car. I'm very lucky to have been able to touch it, to get in it, to see it. Look at this. I guess it's wood. I don't know. I guess that's what this is. And like your 40s, 50s couches and all those things, when they just start to deteriorate a little bit and they just get the patina to it, that's what's the exact same thing that's going on here. It's all clean. It's not falling apart. It's just not new. It's all very, a long ass time ago. That's all it is. There's a little slight wear around some of the, the cranks and the spindles. Here, let's see if we can make this do what it's supposed to do. Wow, look at that. I shouldn't even be screwing with this stuff, folks. I'd just be leaving it alone. This is for you to play with once you've gotten it home. I don't want to break anything. Incredible. Take a look at the carpet and the seats. Does this feel like, grandmom's house, 60 years ago? Heck yeah. But it's awesome. It's so comfortable. Guys, back in 1939, 1940, when they were touting this car, they were talking about how extra luxurious these were over other cars. And, it looks like, somebody signed something in your grandparents' garage. But check this out, look. They even came up with this idea back then. It's all in great shape. This leather. Can you come in here, Quincy, just for a second? I'll stay right here and I won't move. And I know you have extra light. You can see, listen. It's got like 5% moisture left in it, but it's not cracking and falling all over the floor and stuff like that. It's exactly the way it's supposed to be, kept in a climate-controlled garage and taken care of this whole time. The headliner, I don't know how the hell it's still up there. It's incredible. There might be a small kind of mark back here, but I mean, geez, once again, it's not right to beat up any of this. The back of the seat, this, I guess, hold on to it. Holy crap, rope. Wonder when the last time a cigarette was put out in this ashtray. This is just history just flowing through this automobile. It's incredible. Okay. Good shape, a little better shape than the stuff that might have been sitting in the sun, so that's good. Over here is exactly the same. This carpet goes down the sidewalls. It's pretty neat. Okay, so we're in good shape back here. We've already looked on the back sill, so we're good back there. Oh, you know what? Quincy, sorry, come on over here real quick. We're not gonna do all 4 doors, folks. I mean, give us a call, we'll go do all 4 doors. Come on in here, Quincy, over my, whoa, hey, how you doing? I wanted you to see the door jambs, folks. Come on down here, see this? My finger's not going through it. Maybe just a little surface stuff, but probably not at all. I mean, geez. And this center thing here, look at this, look at this, look at this. You can tell it's never, ever been painted. This has never been painted. Look at that. It's mint. It's crazy. Hey, climate-controlled garages. This is what you get. This door panel's incredible. The wood over here, slight patina to the top of the molding there. Okay. Passenger side. Look at this bench seat. Look down here. Oldsmobile. I guess this could be cleaned up a little shinier, but I mean, who cares? It's here. It's all in one spot. All of this, all original stuff. This front seat, look, there's no rips, there's no tears. Jeez. Down here on the floor, all this rubber is in great shape. It is attached to the car, so you can't really pull this stuff up. We tried because we wanted to clean it a little extra. But, it's probably, sometimes you try to clean some of this stuff real good and you wind up just kind of pulling the carpet right off the floor. So we pretty much just left it alone and left it, the way it kind of looked when it got here. And quite frankly, it looks exactly, it's like this is time travel. It's crazy. It's your high beams and low beams right here. And your starter is all the way up here above the gas pedal. So you got a brake, you got a gas pedal, and you got your starter up there. And this sucker right here is to adjust your RPMs, your choke. And you pull this out, it screams. But make sure it's all the way in and the lowest RPM needs to be in order to put it in reverse. So there's a little school. Look at this dashboard. Oh my God. Look at this clock. No, of course it doesn't work. Don't be silly. Come. Hey, there's another plate in the glove box. Oh man, this is fun. I can find all these things. What the heck? Look at that. Neato. But all the pretty easy, get this clock out and get it working potentially. Moving on. Okay. Now, just get a look at the top of this dash. It's almost like this went to a custom place and a custom, you know, I'm redoing my 30, 40, something, whatever. Make me in a patina dash. Man, you pay a lot of money for somebody to make your dashboard look like this. Trying to look like old school, and this is it. I mean, if I haven't convinced you, if you're watching this video, obviously you're a 1940 Oldsmobile fan. What are you waiting for? I mean, call us as soon as possible. I don't want you to miss this if you're, you know, a fan of this. A custom cruiser hydromatic drive. I presume it's got something to do with either the car or the radio. I don't know what any of this stuff is. It's old plastic. I'm not going to screw with it. Ooh, ooh, I wanted to see if that thing went up and down. Oh, that might be your windshield washer. Oh, there it is.
Hold on, do it again?
Yep. Look at that. '40 Oldsmobile has Ram Air. Just kidding. Okay, well that works great. I hadn't played with that yet. Now I know how to get in there and get the rest of that dried up wax. Folks, the dashboard, we got oil pressure on here. We have a temperature gauge. We have the gas gauge. We have the amps. Yeah, come on over here. Sorry. 0 to 100. The odometer shows 18,635. Folks, who knows? This thing could have 18,000 miles on it. I don't know. Go to celebritycars.com, figure it out. Let me know. Okay, hey, I couldn't say. That's a badass horn right there. Here's your selector for your gear shift. I think you have 3. You have park, you have 2 driving speeds and 1 reverse. It's hydromatic drive. The steering wheel, yes, I got a crack here, crack here. This is like the worst thing I've found on the car, but it's not, because it's not going anywhere. It's not gonna break anytime soon, and it's patina. Look what you're driving. This is incredible. Just to sit and look at this. Rear view mirror's in great shape. These mirrors are in great shape. I think Quincy's getting ready to kick my butt because I'm taking so long talking about this car, but this is just so much fun. I had no idea how to have so much fun talking about this car. All right, now look, we've looked at the engine. Oh, we didn't look in the trunk. Let's look in the trunk. Jeez. Looks like a spare tire. Now, I have looked in this trunk, and I tried to lift this, and it wasn't very nice to me, and I'm not screwing with it. If you're super interested in this car, give us a call, and we'll pull this all apart, and, you know how it goes. Okay, well, look, we've looked over the whole thing. Again, if you really want to see under, ooh, I was gonna do that. Just give you a heads up. Hey, Quincy, come on back here real quick. Stick this sucker underneath here just real fast. I don't have my phone on me to turn the light on. Just take a look at the rear diff and the back of the wheels. I'm not saying it's perfect under here. It's not, there's no show, anything about it. It's just clean. It's just clean. It's just clean. You don't go, oh no, look at it, the cobwebs hanging and dust and somebody's leaves from somebody's lawn. No, it's just, it's beautiful. It's incredible. Okay, enough of that. But we're happy to show you more. Just give us a call. Okay, I've done babbling about this car. I could talk about it forever. We're gonna hop in, we're gonna get it started, we're gonna drive it around the block. I've already driven it, it's incredible. I can't wait to show you. All right, we're in the 1940 Oldsmobile, folks. All right, pay attention, you ready? Here's the key, it's in the ignition. I'm gonna turn the key. And right here's my gas pedal. Right above the gas pedal is a starter. Believe it or not, it's running. I know. Now, right here to the right of the headlights is my choke and RPM. Listen carefully. So when you're cruising down the highway, it's kind of sort of like your cruise control. It stays exactly where you put it. It's way cool. But RPMs and choke all the way in, all the way down because this has been running. Don't ever put this all the way into reverse, having this RPM high, because it won't go into gear and it'll grind a lot. It barely gets in when you have the RPM all the way down, but it gets in and you got reverse, we're in good shape. Got all that? Okay, foot's back on the brake. I'm gonna put it back into park, and once again, I am gonna leave it all the way down there at that low RPM. We don't have any air conditioning in here. Looking at the dashboard, looking at all the things in here, folks, boy, I don't know why you haven't bought this yet. Well, you haven't seen the video. All right, I'm in drive, off we go. Yes, it really is running. I had it in the lower gear, sorry folks. Transmission just shifted again. I have my air conditioning going on right here. Okay, I'm doing about 35 miles an hour, and we're gonna pretend there's a stop sign ahead of us right here, and somebody pulled out in front of us. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Okay, we got no problem with brakes. Is there a slight pull to the left? Yes. Drastic? No. It's not gonna get in your way while you're cruising down the road. You should always have 2 hands on the wheel in a vehicle like this. Horn works good. Can you feel that air coming in here, Quincy? Isn't that nice?
It is nice.
All right, speed bump number 1, let's see. Sold. No obnoxious rattles. For an automobile that was born 82 years ago. Foot's back on the brake. Everything's working really nice. I haven't stalled yet. Back on the gas, off we go. Now, obviously, we're not going to break any land speed records. But what a cruiser. Kind of sort of going straight all by its lonesome, maybe a slight pull to the right. Nothing drastic at all. I have no clue where my turn signals are, so we're not going to mess with them at the moment. But I'm making a right-hand turn back into the showroom. These are really crappy roads, folks, so if you hear clanking and clunking, it's just the crappy roads and a 1940 vehicle. Okay. Well, you know, we talked about the clock doesn't work, but just about everything else in this thing works, folks. It's in great shape. It drives good. I did notice it does have a small leak. I think I told you about that. I don't know what it's leaking from, but it sits for a couple days, and it only leaves like a little spot on the floor. You know, I like to say that every old car leaks. But I've gotten yelled at about that because supposedly they don't, but every old car leaks. All right, if it doesn't that moment, it will in 10 minutes. And this is just a wonderful vehicle, folks. 1940 Oldsmobile. I've talked this car up and down. Please get somebody to come inspect it, whatever you need. Give us a call, 702-818-1031, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.